Listen, I shared this platform before, but I got to share it again because it's days away from actually launching to the public and pretty much locking in some earnings if you get involved with this crypto, this platform, this exchange. It's bigger than just a crypto. It's a whole decentralized exchange, decentralized platform in the decentralized financial realm, DeFi, for sure. So basically, if you understand the power of DeFi and what it's doing, then you definitely want to consider this. This is not financial advice, but just something that I believe solves tons of problems in the space of crypto, DeFi, financing as a whole, and how you can take advantage of it and get part access to it and multiply your money simultaneously. That being said, the link is available below for you to get started, along with some other steps so you can make sure that you have the best success. But action must happen as soon as possible, depending on when you're watching this video. And if it's already launched, then you probably already know the power of this platform. So what is it? NIOB or NIOB? I've heard it pronounced a couple of different ways. Not sure. But that being said, NIOB Finance is a decentralized platform that changes the game if you're familiar with DeFi. But even if you're not, and this is your first time getting access to a platform, this is a great place to start because it'll save you some of the headache that other people had to experience in the DeFi realm. That's important because sometimes people feel as though they must have a relationship with the negative things or the problems that's being solved by a particular platform. But what they did was just shorten your learning curve and position you to not have to go through the things that other people have gone through as it relates to this path of decentralized finance, as it relates to crypto, as it relates to some NFT platforms, because this also will include Nlt Marketplace, etc. That being said, let's roll. All right, NIOB, this will change everything. Now, I said before, the link is available so you can register for free. Then there's some other steps so you can actually buy the token. Then that token will turn into money later. And then there's ways that you can multiply that money, stake, yield form. Not to get into that just yet, but let's talk about it. So this will change everything. Introducing NIOB Swap, decentralized exchange, and automated liquidity acquisition yield form, running currently on the Binance Smart Chain. Currently on the Binance Smart Chain because they are going to diversify, obviously, as they said that. Now, of course, you can go to the site, and once you go to the site and do the free registration using the link below, then you'll be able to, get access to your own inside version of this. But this is what the general public is able to see. So it has automated liquidity, automated burning, and this automated burning basically allows the demand or the supply to shrink so that you are gaining value in your coin. You see, sometimes when it's a limitless supply, it doesn't have any scarcity to it. It doesn't have any demand to it because it's not as rare as it could be. So this allows the coin to grow by default, and it's automated burning. Sometimes people have to figure out ways to burn. They automated that process. Automatic liquidity. Each transfer of the NIOB token must pay X percentage transfer tax. The X percent transfer is added to the NIOB liquidity. So basically the tax is added to the liquidity, giving people the ability to be able to take out money if necessary, if they want to take profits. And that's good because it doesn't have to lock up your money in a long-term time frame as some systems tend to do. So that's a good thing. Harvest lockup. However, they do often offer that option to lock up your money to harvest more money. Now, I can't say this. I've seen how you can have your money tied up to grow, but at the same time, take away some of the profits if necessary. Anyway, harvest lockup is a lockup mechanism designed for farming rewards. It is a defense feature limiting the frequency of harvesting to prevent farming arbitrage bots from consent collecting rewards and dumping them, because that has taken place. So they thought it out based on the things that people had to go through, which is why I stress the importance of sometimes you don't have to go through the things other people have gone through when you can get access to a system that's already solving their problem. You got to look at crypto and the world of blockchain as what is the use case of that platform? What is the use case of the crypto? Are they solving a problem? How big of a problem are they solving? If you can answer those questions, it's a good chance that it may be a good investment. Now, in the gaming world, it's a little different. You got to look at it from a standpoint of, okay, does this crypto gaming coin, a metaverse coin, a virtual reality coin appeal to those that are in that arena, appeal to those that are in that niche? And if so, how active are they? Does it keep them wanting to come back? Does it solve some problems as well? Because gaming can also solve a problem depending on the platform, and I'll share some in that space as well. So that being said, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so, because you may get access to or knowledge on things before it's talked about mainstream. Usually before, when something is mainstream, it's possibly too late. Not too late, but, you know, you're later to the party than you could have been. And I learned that the hard way, jumping in some just because the hype was built around it, had a little FOMO and ended up losing money. But I didn't sell, so it's just a paper loss. However, I didn't participate in the run-up like I could have. That being said, community-driven. So you own this community that you participate in. So the NIOB Swap token and the whole environment around NIOB is a community-driven project. Many decisions about features, new pools, new forms, latest tokens, updates will be discussed by the community, and they vote what will happen in the future. Very similar to being a stockholder. So you got to look at this in a similar fashion. Time lock. Time lock has been added at the NIOB token launch. No migrator code, meaning they can't do a rug pull like, you know, some tokens have done before. The most recent one that's the most popular was the Squid Game token. They accumulated a little bit over a couple million, if I ain't mistaken. And they pulled the rug. Everybody's money was lost, and it's just the wild, wild west that we're living in. But this prevents that ability that they can't pull the rug on this, which is just another reason to consider it. NIOB, Decentralized Exchange, and automatic liquidity acquisition yield form running currently on the Binance Smart Chain. Basically, you have an ability to multiply your money by the yield form and staking. You hear it different ways, but, you know, that's pretty much what it is. You put your money in a place, holding it there like you would in a savings account or a bank or you know, some type of investment, in hopes that it produces some rate of return, in hopes that it produces some type of what in the stock world is considered to be a dividend. So that being said, you know, this has that built in as well. Better, faster, safer, and sexier than everything you see before. I like how they use that word because, you know, it's just another thing that just kind of catches you off guard. We have listened to you. We know what's important and have developed a swap that meets the needs of the community. This is for you. So they listened to all of the things that people had issues with. People had issues with fees. Okay, they thought about the fees. People had issues with whales doing rug pulls. They thought about that. And on these platforms, you see, they're the only one that's anti-whale. People had issues with trading fee cashback. They thought about that. No rug pull code. Anti-whale is basically, and I know that I tied them in the two, but anti-whale is the ability for big people with large budgets being able to own majority of the project. And then when they pull their money out, all of a sudden yours drops because this whale had multiple millions in there. So it inflated temporarily. And then when it ran up, they pulled all the money and everybody lost, or a lot of people lost a lot of money. So it has that inside it as well. Decentralized referral link. Now you have the ability to refer. Just like the link you have available below, it gives me the ability to refer it. But I wouldn't refer it if I didn't feel like it had great potential or great upside. So I'm not just doing it just for that, but it gives you the ability to participate in the run-up. And this is what I want to say, because I heard this, and I hear this all the time. People say, I have the referral link. It must be like the network marketing thing. And, you know, or sometimes some people think that. Then sometimes when people are sharing, yeah, you have the ability to refer, and they're like, nah, this ain't network marketing. I don't think it's one of those network marketing things. And they shy away from the fact that you're marketing a platform to a network. Hence, it does have a network marketing attribute to it, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. So if you demonize network marketing or you look down on network marketing, you got to consider that it is marketing to your network, or people who have access to seeing you, even if they're not directly a part of your network, they're tuned into your social network. Why is that important? Because sometimes people shy away from claiming network marketing, or they look down on network marketing, not knowing that you are being leveraged by these big entities anyway. Why not benefit when they benefit? So what if the things that you post and share online, whatever social media platform you're on, the fact that you're helping them grow because they have more content on their platform, which allows them to run ads because enough people are on there posting, sharing, liking, commenting, they get all of the profit, you get none. Why not participate in the growth of the entity that you're utilizing? That's what you got to understand. So never shy away from network marketing. Quit letting people tell you that it's a bad thing. It's just you being able to benefit as they benefit. You don't want them to just benefit. Social media platforms have done that for years. They've benefited greatly. Then they pinch off a little bit and give you, if that, and sometimes they give you nothing at all. They just benefit off of you. So don't shy away from your ability to refer this to someone, and you benefit. Nothing is wrong with it. All right, rant over. All right. Anti-flash loan. They got the multi-chain possibility. So they position themselves to be able to operate on multiple chains, which is good because they're considering different ones. So that way they can make themselves navigate and move accordingly and be widely accepted and beneficial, so that whenever you're trying to move certain currencies, you don't have as many limitations. So they had that possibility already embedded. Even though they're part of the Binance Smart Chain, they had that ability already embedded. Why is that important? Because Binance Smart Chain is not the only blockchain. So some people like to operate on the ERC, which is the Ethereum. Some people like to operate under the blockchain, under the Bitcoin blockchain. So you just got to understand the options that will have to be opened up in the future. So that's a long-term play to be multi-chain possible. That being said, fiat cash out from the DeFi wallet, meaning you can cash out, get your money necessary, or if you want to, or you want to take profits, whatever. Prediction trading, as well as the IFO. So look into those terms if anything you want to look into deeper. Swap equipment. So they got all of these things that allow you to do certain things. And some of them I just listed, like the prediction trading and yield farming. Then they also have insurance fund for users. That's pretty powerful. That's pretty significant. So just look through these things and you determine if it's a good fit for you. So click the available link. And I'm going to read a couple of them just to kind of, because I didn't last time. So insurance fund for users. Let's read this. So the NIOB basically is an emergency insurance fund for all our users. Starting from October 2021, 1% of all outstanding tokens will be allocated to specific wallets to protect all our users and their funds in case of an emergency. All the funds will be stored in a separate wallet. That's pretty significant. They're thinking about the consumer, the person who's sharing this platform or participating in this platform. Now, prediction trading. You can trade on your decision and predictions you made if the price goes up or down. This will happen in a multiplier, so you can earn a multiple of that what you've invested, or lose that you lose the used amount. High risk, but with a lot of opportunities. This is kind of similar to a person who's doing trading anyway. So they understand the risk involved, but they understand the reward involved. And if the reward outweighs the risk, then sometimes it may be something worth taking advantage of. So it'll give you the ability to operate in that space and multiply your money. So I won't go into any of the other ones because I went over those in the previous video. But I want to insult your intelligence, and I want you to be able to tap into it and do your own due diligence. But get at least registered for free now using a link. Then I also plug in a video of how to buy the coin as well. Launch and listing, these are basically the roadmap. You always want to know what the roadmap is. So in quarter 4, launch and listing, the launch is set for December 21st, 12, 21, 21st, which is why I say you have a limited gap of opportunity. And if you're watching this video after that, then you still can get access, but it's from a public standpoint, and you can still benefit in the future of it because they're thinking long term. However, you did miss out on being able to get access to it earlier if you're watching this after that date. Then they got goals for the first quarter of 2022. All of 2022 is laid out, and basically things that they're wanting to do. And knowing the roadmap is beneficial because sometimes it can help you position your timing on when you want to get involved. If you see something like, if they do this, then that's going to make it run up or make it more known, make it more popular. I want to make sure I'm investing a certain amount prior to them releasing this information. That way you buy the rumor, sell the news. You know it's coming, so you're already getting in position. Then you can take profits when everybody else is just finding out and they want to participate. So I hope this makes sense. Of course, they got the NIOB wallet coming down the pipeline, the Nlt Marketplace. I talked about that on the last one, but it's going to be a marketplace for NFTs built on the Binance blockchain, so you can create, buy, sell, earn with NFTs. Create, sell, and earn with NFTs. Faster and cheaper fees, under $1, under $1. Under $1. And if you know about fees on the blockchain and gas fees and things of that nature, that should sound appealing. Airbnb and NIOB for each NFT sale, so you have the ability to earn Binance as well as NIOB, which can be transferred to other cryptos if you see fit. Cash out in fiat, in case you're wondering, because sometimes people think if they're in crypto, then they won't have the ability to get it back in cash if they want to. That's not the case. So Hopefully, this gave you some insight or at least idea of something you can do with this marketplace, this platform, this everything you can think about from a decentralized finance standpoint and how you can benefit from it. And if you think this is a good fit for you, consider it. Also, I want to include, if you want more cash flow so you can have the ability to buy more crypto, click the available link below so you can make sure that you get more cash flow to buy more crypto. 5 ways you can get more cash flow. Free video below as well. That way you can see if that's a good fit for you so you can have the option to buy more crypto, participate in more things like this without tapping into all of your hard-earned money that you may already have, because most people have a limited amount of capital that they can put towards certain things. So I want you to have more cash flow, but you have to click that link and watch that free video. That being said, take advantage of everything that I stated. Click the link that I told you to click. Let me know if you got any questions about anything in particular, and I'll take care of it. See you on the next video.